Talkers, it's Nikki. I'm back. And it is Talk to Wives Tuesdays. One of my favorite days of the week, Tuesday. One of my favorite days when I can talk to my ladies about things that are going on and give them a little bit of advice, things of that nature. Oh, sorry about that. I would like to say we have been missing in action for a couple of weeks. Due to the fact that it was our 20th anniversary and we went on a fabulous vacation for 10 days, relaxed, and I would like to go back, but we don't know how long that's going to be. But anyway, great thing, celebrate our 20th anniversary. I want all my pillow talkers to push to 20 and beyond because it is a great thing. All right, now let's switch gears. We are here today, or I'm here today, to talk about nagging. I'm pretty sure all of us know what nagging is. As wives, I'm pretty sure all men know what nagging is because they hate it. Because generally wives do it more than men.
Yep.
And of course, that was my husband in the background. Broccoli Productions. But we need to, as women, need to understand that we have married men. We didn't marry our children. We didn't marry our children's children. We married our spouse, which is a man. Okay? Men do not want to be talked down to. They don't want to be yelled at, as well as we do not either. A lot of times when women nag, they have a sense of needing to be in control of everything. They have an anxiety issue that needs to be taken care of. So what do people do when they get upset? They lash out at the closest thing that they have to them, which would be the husband. Let's give for an instance, say you're having a party. You're in the house, you're getting everything prepared. Your hubby's just walking around doing absolutely nothing. And I'm pretty sure it's going to make you mad. It's going to get you a little irritated. It would get me irritated too. But we have not because we ask not. If you need help, ask. Don't be a right fighter and say, well, I'm not gonna ask at all because he should just automatically know. We're dealing with men. They don't automatically know. Now, for instance, my husband will always say, well, babe, what do I need to do now? Or, babe, what do we need to do to get this done? What have you? And hopefully most men are in tune to their wives, such as Nathan is. And they'll just jump in and then they'll just ask. But if they don't, ask them. Give them some direction on where to go and what to do. That is the responsibility of the wife, is to give direction for what's going on in the house. You say you're giving a party, folding clothes, taking kids, whatever it may be. Again, you have not because you ask not. Don't walk around the house nagging at him, talking under your breath, make little slick comments, give a little side eye. None of that. What you do is you just need to be open and forthright and forthcoming with what you want. Because when you tend to nag and you nag all of the time, what's going to happen is it's going to build up resentment from your husband to you. They'll fall out of tune with what you're doing. They won't care what you're doing. And they're not going to help you do anything of what you're doing.
And we'll ignore the actions that you're doing to try and get our attention too.
You heard that from the background. He should have just came around here and just sat down in the chair, but that's what he said in the background. Say it again, Mr. Johnson.
We will ignore your actions that you are doing, trying to get our attention in a negative way, just because you didn't ask us to help.
Exactly. So you can't get mad at your husband for not helping when you didn't ask. Yes, he should see you doing some things. Sometimes, some men, they're not that smart. They're not that smart. So you have to end up telling them what to do. Give them some direction. But again, giving that direction as if they were still a man, not a child. Nate, get over there and pick that up off the floor. Nate, get over there and do that. Nate, get over there and do that. No, it's a partnership. Talk to your partner like he has some sense and talk like you have some sense. Most of the time when women nag is that, we are tired. we're broken down, and things of that nature. But that's still no cause for you to be nagging. You go to work, just say you're the boss at work, you nag about that, and then you come home and you bring work home, which you should never ever do. You should never bring work home. But nagging is something that needs it's a control thing. It's a control issue. We as wives cannot be in control 24/7. Husbands cannot be in control 24/7. This is a partnership, a union, a three-cord strand. This is where you need to speak with your husband and just let him know how you feel. Let him know what's going on. Don't walk around, moping and mad because he hasn't tuned into what was going on. But if you really are in tune, he will understand something is wrong. He might not know what, but he'll understand something is wrong. But before you get to that point, just say, baby, A, B, C, or D, and this is what's going on. Can you get this for me? Please and thank you. Can you do this? Please and thank you. And once you start to do that and bring a voice of calm and reason into whatever the situation is, that will make your husband way more apt to do things for you, for the house, for whatever, without having to be asked to do these things.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lord. This is what I deal with, people. You got to, Bargain Babes Productions in the background. I'm sorry. He's going to give a thumbs up. Okay. But yeah, see, this is the fun that we have. Nathan and I are in tune. I don't nag Nathan, I don't think, that much.
No.
Thank you. My mom might nag the kids now, but nobody cares about the kids because they're going to leave and cleave anyway, okay? So, you have to be able to give constructive criticism. You have to be able to be willing to ask what you need. If you don't ask, how are they supposed to know? And then that goes, with anything in the bedroom. If you want something done in the bedroom, ask. They ain't doing it right? Tell them.
What you want me to do in the bedroom, baby?
Bargain Basement Productions is here again. I apologize. But yeah, so you just have to be able to be in tune and not be nagging. Your husband left his mother to be with his wife, not to be with another mother. He's grown. He doesn't need to be chased by you, nagged by you, chastised by you, or any of that. He's a grown man. And if he's doing what he's supposed to be doing, then you definitely don't need to be nagging. And if you talk to him and tell them how you're feeling, then you can go from there. But nagging is certainly not the way to go, and that's not the way to get anything done in your relationship. Again, nagging is a form of anxiety, and it almost can fall under an obsessive compulsive disorder. So you have to be mindful of that. Just be mindful that you have married a man, not a child. That man married you, not his mother. He doesn't need another mother. What he needs is a spouse that's going to walk side by side with him, have his back, and he has your back. And I'm telling you, ladies, if you stop the nagging, you will have a much better relationship with your husband. If you stop the nagging, he will be more apt to do things that you normally have to tell him to do, and he will be more apt to ask if there's anything that needs to be done. Remember, we're women. We are super women. Understand? I'm all woman, but I cannot do all things. Okay? I can't do all things, and neither can you. So asking someone for help, especially your husband, is not a crime. It's not a crime. Ask. That's what you're here for. You're here for a partnership. So, ladies, let's get to not nagging. If you feel you're going to start nagging, or if your husband's getting on your nerves and he's not doing what you want him to do, say something. But remember, it has to be communicated correctly. You can't just jump on him. You have to, sit down or just say calmly, hey, babe, or whatever you call your significant other. I call mine Mooch. It's a long story. Or Mookie. It's a long story. But just ask him. Say, hey, can you come over and sweep this floor because I'm trying to get this ready for so-and-so and so-and-so. And as your husband, he should be willing and want to say, okay, babe, here I come. Okay? Because you get tired just like he does. You get tired just like he does. So, again, let's stop the nagging, stop the complaining, and let's start the communicating. We need to communicate with one another about what we want. You know, communication goes it goes both ways. Communication as far as speaking what you want, speaking it clearly, and communication as far as listening. Not hearing, listening. When you listen to someone, you listen to what they are saying. You're processing what they are saying, and you are able to process it and turn around and answer his question or answer, his issue, and also you might have something else to say. So hearing is just hearing. You can just hear anything. But to listen means that you are processing what your spouse is saying, and you can come back and say, okay, baby, I heard you say A, B, C, D. Now, this is how I'm feeling. And that is what's called listening. Communicating. Make sure, you're not yelling at him. You're not putting him down. You're not demeaning him. You're not telling him off in front of, family members if something gets upset. And remember, what goes on in your house stays in your house. Don't get a whole lot of people involved in your situations. A, you never put children in adult situations, and B, don't put anybody else in a situation, especially a family member, because in that it gets a little gray. Because see, you could have forgiven him for what he's done, but nobody in the family has, so they're still mad, but they don't know that you made up. Okay, I'm sorry, it's got a piece of hair on my lip, but So, ladies, let's get away from nagging. Let's get to loving and understanding. Let's get to being a happy married couple. Now, when things get rocky in a marriage, yes, we are individuals at the end of the day. We came in this world alone. We're going to leave this world alone. So we are individuals at the end of the day. But if you're married, that should be a team effort. Anything that you do mustn't always be a team effort. So if you don't want nobody nagging at you, don't nag at them. Well, that's all I have today for Talk to Wives Tuesday. I want to thank you so much. We are almost at 450 followers. Yay! We are so excited about that late clap in the back. We're doing great things. Right before I did this video, I was sitting down booking our guest for our series Round Pillow Table Talk. It'll be a series where we invite people in. We have a couple of pastors that are coming in. We have some friends, my nephews, a couple of single ladies coming in to give us their version on, what marriage is supposed to be and why they can't find a good man. We just have a whole lot of stuff coming up. And hopefully it will work out great, because I know God has great things in store for us. Remember, keep following us on Facebook at Johnson Pillow Talk, Twitter at JPillowTalk. We are on Snapchat, Johnson Pillow Talk. I'm not sure, but I will put it down below so you can get it. My husband doesn't like Snapchat.
That's because that Snapchat is evil.
He doesn't like Snapchat,
evil.
But that's social media. So, again, Facebook at Johnson Pillow Talk, Twitter at JPillowTalk, Snapchat, I can't remember what our Snapchat name is. But
evil.
I'm pretty sure it's Johnson Pillow Talk. And we are also going to start doing live streaming and doing Periscope. And Periscope is Johnson Pillow Talk as well. So again, if you have any questions, concerns, comments, make sure you subscribe, and share to our channel. If you have any questions, inbox us. You can always email us at johnsonpillowtalk@gmail.com. Oh, one more thing I forgot to say. We are now starting to do, I'm so excited. My husband's a little nervous, but I'm so excited. We're now starting to do public appearances. Woohoo! So excited about that. I'm so excited about that. Thank you to Pastor and First Lady Tate. That is our first stop when we do our first public speaking. Thank you for that opportunity. So if you would like for Johnson Pillow Talk to come speak with you, no crowds too small, no crowds too big, you could email us at jpillowtalkbookings@gmail.com. Remember, jpillowtalkbookings@gmail.com. So with that being said, Magic, come here. A little sidekick you want to say about
little side note. This may or may not have been taped in the same day, but somebody had a wardrobe change, and I wasn't aware of that. Counsel would like to retract that statement from the court, please.
Look, Magic, say bye-bye. Tell him, say bye-bye. Sit down. Well, me and my little sidekick, and I guess you just heard a little, I don't know what that was in the background. We are here to say we love you. Keep that pillow talk coming, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.